They shot to kill, brother. They never wasted a shell, not one. And they, here enough, they didn't bother a shell. They just grabbed him and give him a slash across the throat with a machete, and they give him a slash and threw him in the river, and the big wide river just washed out. They didn't even bother burying him. And that's what they did. And I was on a little footbridge about that wide, where the nation of around 3,000 people being killed on that bridge and thrown in the water. Now look at that. And sir, the government, the army, the legal army, sent up 300 soldiers. Didn't know how many they had up there. And they sent up 300 soldiers to beat this fellow. Now I'm going to tell you his name right now. His name, Vida. Now you say that's a peculiar name, but it's half-life. Half-life. You know why they called him half-life? Because he was a rebellious fellow, and he fought tooth and nail. So they caught him one day, and the government caught him, and they, to teach him a lesson, to torture him, they tore one of his eyes out. They took the block and cut one hand off. And then, to make matters worse, they took the ear off. And they were killing him by degrees, like that, torturing him. One night, the people that were on his side overcame the guards and went in there and took him up. But only half life. He wasn't conscious of it. And the first thing they knew, he threw himself up in the mountain, and that old boy, with one arm, he just carried one of those guns, and he shot and he killed. And he shot and he killed. And sometime that his gun was in his hand, he come up to three fellows, and instead of shooting them, he kicked them to death. They just couldn't overpower him. He had more than half life when he unwound. I'll tell you that. The legal government sent 300 soldiers. Vida, this half life. His name was in the Time magazine. His picture as well. Not only about a year ago. Half life went out to meet them with a few of his men. He saw them when they came. It took them. He knew what was going on. It took them 3 days to go up the mountains there by foot, and he met these 300 soldiers. He was all in disguise. He met them in rags, and he said to them, where are you going? They said, going up looking for these rebellious soldiers. I said, I can lead you to them. He said, I'll take you to them. But he said, for a price. But the government must agree to pay me 1,000 pesos. That would only be $100. But that's money down there. $100 is a lot of money down there. And he said, the government must agree. I said, we don't know. But we will guarantee that if you put us in the position where we can get at these people easily, these rebellious soldiers, and he led them for a half a day on a place. I saw the place myself, called Herrera. And he led them up there, and he told them. Now he said, listen, you fellows will have to take off your soldier suits because everybody knows that your soldiers here, and they're very much in favor of the rebellious because they outnumber. And he said, we'll try and sort of fix you fellows. And so while they were changing their clothes, he took their guns. And he took their guns, and the 300 men didn't have any arms, and the leader of that group. You think of that. I'm the leader of that group. What do you say to me? Just whatever you want to do, you go ahead and do it. And they said, we surrender. And so he treated those fellows so good that instead of being on the legal side, they became illegal soldiers and dressed up in their uniforms again and went with Vida like to fight against whoever would come up and attack them. So that's what they did. And he won out. He won out. He had a great group. But when Drost was killed in the rebellion, then these people gave up their arms to them. And Vida, half-like, he still maintained that they should be. He said that they should kick the priests out and everything. He was against the priests. The Lord bless him for that. But anyway, he was against them and against some of the things And so he named another small army. He told them if they wanted to go and be civil citizens, the others could go. An army of about 3,000, or about 1,000, that stayed up there. And our legal army came in and overpowered him, and he was killed. Only him. He said, if I'll die, I don't want my men to die, he said. And so he was killed, and he lost his life. But another fellow, that was called El Terrible, the terrible one, rose up to take his place. And they fought. The commoners come up there and joined in with them, and they fought, and they killed many people. And so, in the end, that was a great region. It would take you 2.5 to go one side of it to the other. But in the midst of that, of all this rebellion, a young boy left to go up there and join himself to that. And on his way up, he went into the city of Armenia. In the city of Armenia, he went to stay with his uncle. And his aunt and uncle, they told him, they said, we're going to church tonight. And he said, I never heard tell of church at night. Because the Catholics have it all in the daytime. Mass. Mass here. And so, they said, but we ain't saved and filled with the Holy Ghost and baptized in Jesus' name. And you know that fellow? He said, well, I'll see what's going on. And when he went there, he saw a group of 300 people worship God in spirit and in truth. It hurt him so that he went up to that group of people and he told them about it. And there was one fellow of people said, well, I'd like to know what this is. And he said, I'm going to go down. And he came to Armenia, and while he was there, he was baptized with the Holy Ghost. One of these fellows, he was a sort of an official with this group, and he was baptized with the Holy Ghost. He had a lamp there, in a great part of the lamp, and he was baptized with the Holy Ghost. When he received the Holy Ghost, he left his guns and went back to tell them that he was all through killing people. And when he went back, why, Brother Dudley saw some of them that were saved after that. Some of that boy that had killed so many people got his picture. No, not that one, but
how they killed 17 boys?
Yeah. He was one of them. And this fellow went back and began to testify, and they sent for this fellow that was shot to the arm, Alberto went up there. And then, now I'm going to tell you something, but it might shock you, but I don't think it will now, because if you're not shocked by what you see on the around here in Canada, nothing will shock you in the line of sin.